Okay, good afternoon, everybody, or should I say good evening? Checking the time. Now, this video is basically a video that is based on how to set up your Botcoin Pro and how to set it up to make it start trading for you on autopilot, making you more profit. So, I'm going to be getting you guys familiar with some of the buttons here on the home screen and some of the features. Now, advise you to please stay away with whatever you're trying to do and listen to this video very well. Follow each and every step. With that, you're good to go. So the first step, we're having our API. Now this section where I just circled is a section where you guys are going to be making use of your Binance and your Botcoin Pro. So on that section, you will bind your Binance account with the bot. You understand? So that is how it works. Now this is the asset section. This is where you can easily get a view of the money you deposited into the bot. Probably your gas fee, or your gas fee plus your referral earnings that you've made so far. While here is the bill session. The bill session is where you get to see the profit that the bot has made for you, either today or the total profit in total from your trading so far. While the last arrow is your top list. The top list position is for those that probably are making huge profits. So they choose from 1 to 20 the best profit makers per day, and they give them 20 USDT each after trading. So that is it. Now, this section where I have my AI strategy, we'll be checking and looking into that. That's where you guys are going to be selecting the coins for which you want to add settings or set up to them. So I could have said I should start opening them one by one, but it's going to make this video much longer, which I really don't care about. What we care about is setting up our account and getting used to it. So the first thing I want you guys to do is come down to this user section. Now coming down to the user section, yeah, you see your USDT assets, the transaction history so far, your community, that is the people actually trading under you, top list, the competitor referral program, and the people that have traded profits more than any other person in a day. Invitation, this is where you get your referral link from. You can change your language. If you say you don't want English, you can change it to maybe Chinese or whatever language you guys see there. So you guys can obviously make any complaint through the contact us medium. So those aside, now this is your user ID on the Botcoin Pro, and these are the rest of the things you need to know. So that is done. Now we come back to home. Now mind you guys, whenever you want to add any bot whenever you want to add settings to this bot, what you need to do is click down on the AI strategy section that I just circled now. So what we do is click on AI strategy, and there you will see the list of coins and the robot settings you guys are meant to add. So basically, this is one of my downlines accounts recently, which he just activated, and currently is having 68 USDT. So you guys as well will be seeing your balance updated once you successfully bind your Binance account to the bot. So, and these are the list of coins that are being added to the bot. So what you do is look for the name of the coin you guys might have analyzed very well, or the one that has been given to you freely on the Telegram channel by the company. So look for the coin after you might have analyzed it on your Binance chart or whatever chart you have. Then look for the name of the coin here. If you do not see it easily, you can just scroll up and search for it at this part here. That is done and dusted. So for example, now I'm thinking of trading ADA, which is already here for me, so I don't need to start searching. So what I have to do is click on this add robots section that is in front of ADA. So I click on it. Now once I click on it, it takes me to another page. This page you guys are seeing here, this is it. This is what you guys are saying. So now I want you guys to note something. There is a strategy that is currently displayed at this place. I'm placing my arrow. That is the Martin strategy. They call it the Martin strategy, or you call it your preset strategy. Now we call it the preset strategy because it is the strategy the company had fixed on the bot for those that do not know how to use the bot by themselves. So the company placed it here and they call it a preset or default strategy that comes with the bot, in the sense that people that can actually use this preset or default strategy are those set of people that basically I myself, I can use this strategy. Anybody can use the strategy. But me, as an experienced trader and as an experienced user of this bot, I prefer not to use this strategy because I believe this strategy is for those that have higher amount of USDT in their Binance account. What do I mean? If you're having out to 500 USDT, or let's say 300 USDT and above in your Binance account, then you can easily use this Martin or preset strategy, which means you do not need to alter or change anything in these settings here. How is that? Let me demonstrate it for you guys. Now, this area where you guys see the first order value, I want you guys to please note this stuff down. Probably you might have watched it from the YouTube video I've sent you guys so far, and you might not understand what the man is trying to say. So listen. Now this first order value which I've placed my arrow on, what you guys can see there is what? 11, which means that the first order which the bot is going to open is amount of 11 USDT. The bot is going to open the first order of 11 USDT. This is what we call the first order value. Now I move on. The max order count, where my arrow is presently now, is the number of times you want the bot to buy a particular dip for you. Let's assume you bought a coin and you were expecting an uptrend to make you more profit, and probably the coin dipped, just like the present situation that is in the market now, a big dip. So the market dipped or the coin dipped. So instead of the bot waiting for the market to get to that position, the max order count allows the bot to buy more dip, up to 8 dip, meaning that you are having the first order value, which is 11. It will buy it the first time at 11 USDT, and the next one it will buy second position, third position, fourth position, fifth, sixth, seventh, to the 8th position you guys are seeing here now. So it will buy you 8 dip, 8 number of dip. Now that is gone. Now the next one I'm having my arrow here now is stop profit rate. Stop profit rate 1.2. Now the stop profit rate 1.2 is the percentage by which the bot is going to be taking profit for you whenever there is a significant rise in the price of the coin. the bot is going to be taking profit for you by the ratio of 1.2%. 1.2%. Every time there is a rise, it will be taking a profit of 1.2%. 1.2%, little by little, in every significant rise in the candle, thereby making you profit. Now, the next one you guys need to know, which my arrow is placed on right now, is the stop profit pullback rate 0.3. Now, the stop profit pullback rate 0.3 right now is in the sense that probably there's an uptrend. The coin went up, the chart of the coin or the candle went up. You understand? Making you profit at 1.2%. Now, this 0.3 pullback rate is in the situation whereby the coin is now coming down. Like, let's assume after you enter the trade at 3,000, then the chart read up to 3,150. That is a profit, right? 3,150. So on getting to 150, the coin now decided to pull back. You understand? It now decided to retrace its step and wants to come down. So on coming down, what this 0.3 means here is that it is going to be taking profit. It's going to start cutting profit for you once there's a pullback to 0.3%. So every drop that the coin makes, starting from 3,150, going downward, maybe from 3,150, it makes a significant dip of maybe 3,140 something. So at 0.3%, what it means there now is that it's now going to cut the profit for you and make you 1.2% profit. So any 0.3% drop, it's going to be cutting the profit for you at 1.2% rate, and it's going to be taking it for you there. Now, on the norms, if the coin goes up, the price of the coin goes up, if it rises, the bot's supposed to have TP'd a long time ago, but no, the bot will not, because the bot wants you to make massive and enormous profits. You understand? So if there's a continued rise in the price of the coin, the bot will not TP immediately. It will wait to get to this 0.3 if the coin wants to come down. Maybe the coin is trying to retrace a step. The bot will wait for it to reach 0.3% so that it will now start taking profit for you. That means that it is telling the bot that there's going to be a downtrend. So what the bot will have to do is to TP for you immediately at 0.3. Now, the next one we're having here is our cover rate setting. Now, the cover rate setting, I click on it, and the next things you guys see here, you guys can see that we're having the first time, second time, third time, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Now, you guys might ask, what does this mean? We are having 7 number of times, meaning this is 7 number of time margin call drop, which I call the deep buy. Now, remember I told you guys that the first value the bot is going to buy at is how many percent? It's going to buy at $11 each for the first position. Now, the first time you guys are seeing here is the second time. Now, we are seeing how many positions here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Now, 7 plus the first position that has been registered on the bot. Don't forget, I told you guys that the bot is going to buy 8 number times of dip or margin call drop. Do you understand? So the 7 you guys see there plus this first position it bought, that is making 8 in total. So if I click back, going back to my cover rate, now the percentages you guys are seeing here, you are having the second position 3.5%. Now don't forget that the first position, by the time the bot buys the first position, is going to take profit for you at 1.2%. That is the first position. Now the second position under the margin call drop, which is this one that you guys are seeing here now, by the time the bot buys the dip for you the second time, Like it enters the market the second time to buy the dip for you when there is a drop in the market, then it's going to buy that dip by 3.5%. Now if that is not enough, there's another dip again, maybe there's a downfall. Instead of an uptrend, there's now a downtrend in that coin that you place market on. The bot will buy it the second time with the rate of 4%. Now if there's another dip again, the bot will still continue and buy it the fourth time at 4.5%. If there is another significant drop, it will buy it the fifth time at 5.2%. So it's going to continue doing that until it gets to this 8th position and buys at 12%. Now once you've seen all the settings here, you can actually confirm and you continue. But there is still lots of things I need to show you guys. But first, I'm getting you guys familiar with the setup. Now the next option is the cover pullback rate at 0.5. Now the cover pullback rate at 0.5 is the situation whereby instead of the coin to go up, the coin is now coming down. It's now coming down in price. Now this 0.5 is the rate at which the bot will buy the next dip. Now when there is a downtrend, instead of an uptrend to make you profit, when there is a downtrend, don't forget that you are telling the bot to open 8 positions for you. Now by the time there's a downtrend and the coin wants to open another position, like the second position, it's going to open the second position by 0.5 cover pullback rate. So it's going to open the third position again by this same 0.5 pullback rate. It will open the fourth up to the 8th position. I believe you guys are following me. If you didn't get it right, go back to you can actually previous the video back again. You can pause it and replay. Now we move on to cover type. Cover type you guys are seeing here now. Now this cover type, I want you guys to pay a deep attention. Under this cover type, you can see that there is nothing here, and we are not having any button down below. But now listen to this cover type. On this cover type, you guys can see clearly that you are having your Martin your Martin strategy. That is your your preset or default strategy that comes with the bot. Now you are having this your Martin strategy under this cover type because it is the strategy we want to use. Don't forget, I told you, for those that do not know anything about the bot, you can use Martin strategy, but that is if you have enough capital in your Binance account and you do not want to alter any settings here. But probably you do not have up to the amount of USDT I've been talking about, then you cannot make use of Martin strategy effectively, because the bot is going to buy 8 number of times order for you when there is a significant dip. So that's why I keep saying that you cannot lose on this bot, but only to profit and to continue profiting, in the sense that what this bot does is just to buy the market for you on a regular basis. Just like you go to your Binance, you enter your spot trading and you buy a coin by yourself and you keep it there for future purposes. But instead of this coin bot to keep the coin for you for future purposes, it buys on the spot market and it starts selling it to make you more profit. It buys another one, selling it to make you more profit. Buys another one, sell it to make you more profit. Now let's go back to the cover rate and the cover type. Now perhaps you do not have enough capital in your Binance account, then you under your cover type, you now come down. Maybe you are having $50 upward in your Binance account. Then what you have to do for you to trade and make profit on this using that $50 capital is to come to your cover type and you click on it. Now once you click on it, you guys can see here Martin strategy, custom magnification, custom amount. Now for this custom magnification, we are not making use of it yet. because we do not need it now. I'm still going to make emphasis on it maybe later. Now, I've talked about the marketing strategy. I said we do not need the custom magnification. Now, the next one we need is custom amount. Please take a note of this. Custom amount. Now, I do not have up to the amount I just mentioned, but I have $50 and above in my finance account. How do I make profit? All you have to do is come to your cover type and you choose custom amount. Choose custom amount. So once you choose custom amount, which I'm going to do now, I click on custom amount, then you have to come here and confirm. You come here and confirm. So I confirm it. Now when I confirm it, you guys will notice that another button just popped up. This button now that I underlined just popped up, and it's telling you to set up margin amount. Now set up margin amount in the sense that don't forget that when the bot will buy another dip, second dip for you, you understand, it's going to buy that second dip by 3.5%, which I showed you guys earlier. But how much is the bot going to buy the second position? The bot is going to come in to buy the second position by 20 USDT. Now, not 11 USDT this time around. It's going to buy it at 20 USDT. The first position, it bought it at how much? 11 USDT by 1.2%. You understand? But now it is telling you that by the time I come and I buy the second position, I will be buying the second position by 20 USDT at 3.5%. So it's going to come and it will buy this third position by how much? 40 USDT at 4%, making you more money. So I hope you guys are following. Very, very good. Now you guys can come here and you can see that the more deep it buys, the more there is an increase in the entry amount that it's using to buy them. Now probably you look at yourself and you say that I do not have up to 80 USDT in my Binance account. Definitely I cannot use this much larger amount. Now this is the reason why we are making use of the custom amount. The custom amount strategy allows you to change any settings on this page you guys are seeing currently. Now it allows you to change any setup here. That is what the custom amount does. So for the first order value, remember you cannot buy first order value anything less than 11 US dollar. It starts from 11 US dollar, 12 US dollar and above. You understand? So for the first order value, it buys at 11 USDT. I'm okay with that. But by the time I look at my Binance, let's assume I say I'm telling the bot to buy the dip for me 8 times. If it comes to buy the dip for me 8 times, that means that it's going to be 11 times 8, which is how much? 88 USDT. And I'm not having 88 USDT in my Binance account. What do? You come down here and you just simply reduce your max order count to 3, or any amount that suits your capital. You reduce it to 3, or you reduce it to 1, or you reduce it to 2, or you reduce it to 4, whatever that you want to use. Now this stop profit rate, you can leave it at this percent. You can leave your stop pullback rate as well. You can leave your cover pullback as well. Now this cover rate, you might want to decide to change the percentage here. It is it is possible you can change it from 3%. You can be the selfish type that says that you want to turn it to maybe 5% or whatever. It's depending on the type of strategy you use actually. So you can change it and say that I want it to be 7%. Then you do what? You confirm. So once you confirm, always confirm. Please don't forget. Now, after doing that, what else do we have to do? Don't forget that when we clicked custom amount here, this last button popped up. Now this, under this last button, then you click on it. Now when you click on it, if you can notice now, you can see that it has turned to 2. it has turned to 2 positions. So meaning that the bot will buy the first position by 11 USDT. It will now buy the second one by 20 USDT, yeah, and buy the third one by 40 USDT. But mind you, if I add 11 USDT to 20, it will give me what? It will give me 31 USDT. Now 31 plus 40 will give me what? It will give me 71 USDT. Are you having up to 71 USDT in your Binance account? No. If you are not having it, then that means that you have to reduce this second buy amount. So what you have to do is do what? You click on it and you simply edit it. You edit it to maybe $12 or you edit it to $15. Then you come here, you do the same for this as well. You might increase it to maybe $20 or $15, anyhow you want it, but I prefer $15. Then you do what? You confirm. Now after confirming, it means that you're having 15 plus 15 plus 11. So 15 plus 15, 30 plus 11 is what? 41. So meaning that I'm having 41 USDT total that I want to use in buying ADA. Are you guys with me? Then we continue. Now after doing that, you come back to check it out. If you're okay with this setting, then all you have to do is do what? Click on the submit button down here. So when I click on it, it has successfully created it, but it hasn't showed me yet. Created successfully, so it's probably due to the network. Now after you've confirmed it, please and please look for that coin. Look for the coin that you just set up. Look for the coin that is just set up, that you made a setup on it under this AI strategy. Look for it. Now this is it. This is it. This is it here. This is it. Please, I'm sorry, this stuff is making my, so this is it here. This is it. This is it. You see it here, guys. So that is it. Now mind you, I want you guys to notice very well, you've already made up your settings, but you have not enabled it yet. This is disabled. It's telling you that you've created it, but the bot is disabled. You have not allowed it to start trading. Now this is disabled and this is the enable button. So what do you have to do? For me to start trading now, I'm not going to click on enable yet because I'm actually using this video to demonstrate how you guys can set up your account. You understand? So what you have to do now for you to start trading is for you to do what? You click on this enable button. Click on it. Once you click on it, the bot will be activated. But mind you, it will be activated based on secular strategy you guys are seeing here. It will be activated. Now the secular strategy, in the sense that, remember you said that if there is a dip, the bot should buy the position for you how many times? 3 times. So it makes it a secular strategy. It will buy the first position, and when there is a significant rise in the coin, it TPs. You understand? It TPs and take profit for you. But mind you, when there is a dip, let's assume you entered at this position, there is now a downfall, it now buys the second position for you. There's another downfall, it buys the third position for you. Now the coin is going up. Now when it's going up, it has passed and exceeded this third and this second position. So what does the bot do? The bot will hold on to your profit until it gets to this the first point you bought it. So the coin continues to go up, and when it gets to this point and there is a kind of retracement, maybe the coin wants to start coming down. Remember, what the bot will do is to start taking TP for you. It will take profit for you immediately. So from here, you've made a profit at using secular strategy. You understand? Now once I do that, I can simply click on this ADA USDT and it will take me to this page here. Now taking me to this page here, you guys will see all your settings here, everything that you've made. You understand? So if you didn't click on enable on that page, you can simply click on the ADA USDT and come to this start button here and start it to enable the bot to start trading for you. You understand? So now this is your secular. You can easily change your secular strategy to single strategy in case you are not having much money in your Binance account, or probably you want to open another coin position. Then you can simply change your secular strategy to single strategy. But if you do that, remember, if you do that, it means that the coin has to come to its initial price at which you bought it before it can start making you profit. So it will only make you a one-time profit, not two times. It will make you a one-time profit. So I believe with this, you guys are actually good to go. You guys are good to go with this. You guys are good to go with this. So thank you very much. I'll be making more videos in case you guys still do not understand some aspect of it. This now, anytime the bot buys these positions for you, what happens next? You can come to your Binance account, and when you get to your Binance account, you will see it. You will see the coin the bot has bought for you on your spot trading page. You will see it on your spot trading page. You will see it on your spot trading page. You will see it on your spot trading page. At this trading page here, this spot, you will see it there. So that is all. Stay blessed.